Well, good evening. For me, it's 6 o'clock p.m. And the title that I've chosen for this impromptu and quick video is called Medical Concerns. I held off making a video today until I got more info on the symptoms that showed up on Sunday. I wanted to hear what the doctor had to say. As it turned out, I agreed to give the new drug a little more time. My next appointment is October 19th, 2 days before my birthday. Of course, if it gets worse, I'll be making another unscheduled appointment. Anyway, yeah, I developed painful lumps in my nipples and a bruise on my hand and a smaller bruise on the other hand in the same location. That one's not nearly as noticeable, but I can see it. I don't know if you could see it when I held my hand up there or not. But these are new symptoms that just showed up since Saturday night, Sunday morning. I noticed the bruise actually Sunday morning when I'm in church. I looked down at my hand and I thought, oh, where'd that come from? I didn't injure it or anything. There was no way that it would have been bumping something. So I checked with the doctor and was able to get a quickie appointment, and it was faster than my normal appointments because two people had actually canceled their appointments, and so she was more available than normal, which really made it go faster for me, which I appreciated a lot. But I was getting information from my friend who's a registered nurse of many years. She's my age, and she gave me a lot of information on the various drugs, including what drug to do next if this one doesn't work. We had initially thought that maybe I had an artificial valve, in which case the drug that I was taking is not to be prescribed at all. It's contraindicated. But that was not the case. I did check with my daughter, and she said, no, Dad, you have a pig's valve in your aortic position now. You had a choice between a mechanical valve and a pig's valve, and you chose the pig's valve. Of course, if I had a choice, I would have chosen a human valve, but that was not an option that I was given this time around. And I learned this time around that the last time around, when I was given the option of selecting the Ross procedure, which involved taking my aortic valve and putting it my pulmonary valve and putting it in the aortic position, and putting a human donor valve in the pulmonary position. Well, that's what they were supposed to do. I've learned that now I have two pig valves. They never did give me the human valve in the pulmonary position, even though I have thought all these years, 12 years, 13 years, that was the case. I was wrong. They deceived me, and as I said, put a pig's valve down there in the lower part of my heart. Anyway, I'm not feeling bad. I'm still doing my exercises. I'm still keeping my routine as much as I possibly can. I have energy. It's not that I'm low on energy. I am gonna, of course, as I said, keep an eye on any of these symptoms. If I show up with more bruises and stuff like that, it could be indicative of internal bleeding or bleeding where I don't want it to be. And that's, of course, not a good symptom, not a good sign. So those of you that are praying for me for a full recovery, continue to do so. I continue to work in that direction myself and believe that it's possible, and believe that I'm going to accomplish it. That's why I'm seeing a holistic practitioner, and why I continue to do the things that I continue to do on a daily basis to build myself back up and to keep my vision and dream intact. So that's all I'm going to say for today. I do thank you for listening, and do keep me in your prayers that I'm able to accomplish what I came to accomplish. And all of a sudden I've got the hiccups. Gotta go. Bye. Namaste.